Welcome. This is the wisdom of the Avadhut Gita. Ramana Maharshi was widely regarded to exemplify its teachings. Listen, reflect, and deeply meditate. Know yourself. This is Richard Clarke. Today, I'll read from and comment on Chapter 1, verses 43 and 44 about Atman, what it is and what it is not. Also, there are inquiries on each verse to deepen your experience. Verse 43, I am neither bound nor free. I am not separate from Brahman. Verse 44, neither the doer nor the enjoyer of the fruits of karma am I, the pervader or the pervaded I am not. My comments. Let's explore these verses from the Avadhut Gita. Verse 43, I am neither bound nor free. I am not separate from Brahman. Verse 43 speaks about the Avadhut's self-realization. The Avadhut proclaims that he is neither bound by worldly attachments and limitations, nor experiencing the concept of freedom as commonly understood. In Advaita Vedanta, the ultimate realization is the understanding of the true self, the Atman, and that it's not bound by anything of the world, nor is the self separate from Brahman, the ultimate reality. Non-difference is key to knowing the self. When you realize your true nature, you recognize that your individual self, Atman, is identical to Brahman, the absolute reality. It's like realizing that a wave is not separate from the ocean. Its essential substance is water. They are the same thing. The wave is nothing but water. Similarly, the individual self, Atman, is not separate from Brahman. They are the same essence, the same thing. The idea of being a separate entity is now known to be false. This realization is the experience of oneness, transcending any notion of being bound or free, as there is no individual self to be bound or liberated. Inquire, is consciousness either bound or free? Consciousness knows both bound and free. Verse 44, neither the doer nor the enjoyer of the fruits of karma am I. The pervader and the pervaded I am not. In verse 44, the Advaita further elucidates the enlightened perspective and non-dual nature. He declares that he is not the doer of action, nor does he experience the consequences, the fruits of those actions. This is a crucial aspect of Advaita's teachings, emphasizing the concept of nishkama karma, which means performing actions without attachments to their results, so not accumulating additional karma. The enlightened being perceives that their true self, Atman, is beyond any identification with the body, mind, or ego, which are responsible for performing actions and experiencing the fruits of those actions. They are now beyond karma. Karma is for the body. The Avadhut abides as pure consciousness, untouched by the dualities of pleasure and pain, success and failure. They have realized identity as Brahman. The Avadhut states that he is neither the pervader nor the pervaded. He is not limited by any particular form or individuality. He is not limited by the physical and conceptual boundaries of the manifest universe. His nature is Brahman, the substratum of everything. Inquire. Are you the body? Not being a body, are you anything of the body, like its age, actions, and karma? These verses from the Avadhut Gita express the essence of Advaita Vedanta and the state of self-realization, enlightenment. The Avadhut, the liberated, proclaims the non-dual nature of the self, free from bondage and identification with the limited ego. He knows oneness with Brahman, the ultimate reality, and abides in a state of transcendence beyond the notion of doership, enjoyership, karma, and any form of limitation of the manifested world. Free. So inquire, know yourself, and be always free and at peace. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this Ramana Maharshi video, subscribe, like, and send me a comment.